Hello everyone, I'm Ajay Ram Rana and you are watching Simply Code. So in today's session we are going to discuss few points and these are the points. First point is we will discuss how to create a new database. The second point is create a new table. Second point is create new table within database. The third point is how to drop the existing table. Fourth point is how to drop the existing database, right? So let's see one by one. So the first point is how to create a database. So this statement is going to use to create a new SQL database, and that is this create database and database name, right? So let's see on the terminal how it works, right? So first we have to start the MySQL server by typing MySQL -u root -p, and after typing the password you will get to know it is started. The MySQL server has been started. So to know all the databases inside this server, MySQL server, we need to type show databases, and here we can see these are the databases that is available on this MySQL server. So our task is how to create a new database. So to create a new database we need to write the statement create database. This is create database and the database name. We can suppose randomly you can choose, you can name it as suppose test DB, that means test database. Yes, query okay, one row affected, that means inside the database column, so one row is affected, that means one row is being created, right? So let's see again the databases, and we can see here the new database has been created, right? The previous database column there is no database name testdb, right? So here the new database is created, right? So to use this database we have to type use the database name, that is testdb, right? So it is being used, right? So and to show ki how many tables are there in this database, we need to type show tables. So as such there is no table, so that is why it is showing the empty set, that means there is no tables yet, right? So the next point is how to create the new table inside the existing database, right? To create the new table we have to write create table if not exist. This statement is written because suppose we are creating a table that is already exist in the existing database, so it will create the error if we are creating the same name table, right? So to avoid this type of error we have to write if not exist, right? If not exist. So if you know already ki this type of table, that means the same table is not existing in the database, so you can avoid this if not exist, right? So here there is no table, so we can use only create table statement. So create table, and after this table name, and after this column 1, and in front of column 1 you have to write the data type and then constraints, comma, column 2 the same data, the same information we have to write in front of all the columns, right? And at the last you need to specify the engine storage engine name, right? So this is optional. If you don't want to specify the engine name, storage engine name, so by default it will use uh, the default storage engine, right? So let's practice on the terminal. the, so create a table, so we have to type the create table and the table name. So here we have used this database testdb. So inside this database we are creating the table, uh, create table, and the table name, suppose tasks, right? The table name is tasks, right? And the column 1 is suppose id, and in front of column 1 we need to specify the data type, that is suppose integer, right? And the third part is the constraint, that is optional. Suppose here we are writing this is the primary key, right? Primary key, right? Column, comma, the second column name is title, and in front of this varchar, yani ki variable character of length 255, right? And in front of this the constraint not null, this cannot be null, right? And the third column, suppose start date, and start date is of data type suppose date. The fourth column is due date, suppose due date, and this is of again the data type date, right? So suppose these are the columns, right, in the table tasks. So here we will close with this, and this is created, right? And if we check so tables inside the database testdb, so we can see there is one table named tasks, right? So here like this way we can create the table, right? And next thing is how to insert the data into the created table, right? So how to insert? So first way is to insert the data into the table is insert into table name, and then column 1 name, comma, column 2 name, and so on. And then we have to give the values after typing values, and then value 1, value 2, and so on, like this, right? You also can insert the data by typing insert into table name. There is no need to specify the column names, but here you need to check key values should be in the order, what the order carry all the columns, right? So insert into table and then values, and the same order values, value 1, value 2, value 3, and so on, right? So let's see, suppose we want to insert some data into this table. So we have to use insert into, the table name is tasks, right? Tasks. And uh, and then the values, and the first column, in the first column we have to put the id. Suppose this is 1, right? And this is of integer type, so we can write this one. And then title, right? The value 2, right? Then value 3 and value 4, right? So value 1 is of integer type, value 2 is of character type. So we need to it should be enclosed with the colon. So that is, suppose title is SQL, right? And then starting date, right? So starting date also should be in the string form, and that is 2025. It should be, suppose 07 011, and next the similar way, suppose 2025, and then it is, suppose 08 and suppose 22, right? After giving all the values, yes, it is inserted, that means data is inserted. So if we select star from the table tasks, so here we can see the data is inserted. Okay, so like this way we can insert data one by one, right? Now in the next segment, drop existing table, right? So how to drop the existing table? We need to type the drop table and table name, right? Suppose drop table and table name, that is tasks, right? So if we write this statement, this will be deleted from the database, right? If we see the tables, so it is empty, that means table is deleted, right? So like this way we can drop the table. Now drop database. So how to drop the database, that means how to delete the database. The same way we can do drop the database and the database name, like suppose the database name was that I had created, that is test db, right? This database I had created, test db. So test db, right? So if we check all the databases, we can see there is no name, database name test db. So like this way we can delete the database and delete the tables, right? So I'm sure this is okay to everyone. And next thing we will discuss in the next section, uh, how to insert the datas into the table, and how to update, how to delete, and these type of concept we will discuss in the next session. So till then, thank you and bye.